And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey,
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Roberts got it. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Myers connects on the PAT. And a route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. It's complete to Snead. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So from Seahawk territory. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 46 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
12. Mike 57. I'm on.
To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
380. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Alert.
57 to Mike. 65.
Where?
65. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
18.
Slam. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Ready?
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Owasor. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, check. Mike 57.
Got it. Hey, alert.
He's crashing.
Bang out. Bam. Good touch.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
First down. Let's go double count right here, double count.
It's game situation, let's go. 57, Mike, 57.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that was complete to Marshawn Lynch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
50 seconds to Mike. He can't hang.
Now Wilson on first down. 20. It's caught. Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a route is on here in this first half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Mike, 54. Leo, 54.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Jack. Kill. Check your hot read. Big edge. Shut up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Seahawks take over first and 10
at the 43-yard line. Team.
Hey,
Gun. There you go.
Hey, check, Mike.
Hey, 0.
Hey, here I come.
Punch left.
Here I come.
Check.
6. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Watch the run.
18. 14.
Kill.
On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Mike 57. Hey.
Come on, back. Check 50.
Check.
On second and a long way to go. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
0-0. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go. Right there. Check. Watch out.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
SOS. Undercrush. 25.
First down, the run with Lynch. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Roger. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Shift.
Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I'll go special. Go 14. He's checking. Crash.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Get ready.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You go tight. You got tight right there. Jam. Bang. Watch the edge.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
It's just me and you. Watch twist. Watch strong go. Check the back. Check the back. Kill. 36. Check 43.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Kendricks. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another step.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now it's Lockett. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Screen 80. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Four down.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Come to my work. Ball trot. Come to my work. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Push him back. Shoot.
Now it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Check 48's the mic. Get your swerve on. Check safety.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Good job right there.
Check 24.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Echo. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. You can't block me. You can't.
2-15.
Check three. Deuce.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Rolling to his left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes, left side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Seahawks 42, Ravens 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, watch that. Check. Hustle. Right, 54. You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
48 to Mike. Let's go one more. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. Pick me up. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check 31. Check 31.
Bang out. Bam.
Here's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least
she's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Jackson on the move to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. To throw is Jackson. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
57's the mic. Go. Oh, yeah, and here we go. Alert. Here we go again. That's it. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Zebra.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
57's Mike 57.
Focus, defense. Run left. Lucky. Show it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Boom. Pick up the ball. 57's the mic. 50. 25. Set the tone.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pernell McPhee picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Mike 57. They're not ready for this, man. They not. No pass. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Wilson wants to throw it. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Touch 50. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. You better bring it. 57's the mic. Watch that check.
Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Check, Mike. Mike 54. Watch the run. Swing.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Tucker now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
It's caught. Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, watch the slant.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
57. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Go.
57's the mic.
Not good.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Under 10.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Preload.
Watch the ship. Hey. Ball trot. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Now Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Pernell McPhee able to disrupt yet another.